and is fitting because we do have one of our large community events this on Sunday with Bloomsday.
Bloomsday and Expo 74 celebrations, just two of the events keeping downtown Spokane busy this weekend. Tonight, a look at the preparations to keep everyone safe.
It's the Friday before Bloomsday. Come on down, get your bibs, say hi, and check out what there is to offer.
Dry and mild weather expected for your Saturday, but a big downturn on the way for Bloomsday Sunday. I'm tracking rain and much cooler temperatures.
Plus, no charges will be filed against two Spokane County deputies after shooting and killing a man last year. Good evening and thank you for joining us for KREM 2 News at 5. I'm Mark Hanrahan. Whitney is off tonight. We start tonight taking a live look at downtown Spokane and Riverfront Park. We are gearing up for a busy weekend filled with the kickoff of Expo 74 celebrations and, of course, Bloomsday. Let's get right to meteorologist Michelle Boss breaking down the weekend forecast. Michelle?
Yeah, I'm hoping that some of the Bloomies are going to enjoy Saturday's weather in Spokane because Sunday not going to be our best showing for the city. To take a look at your Bloomsday Sunday forecast, of course, the picture in the background's from previous years. You can see some sunshine there. We will not be seeing sunshine on Sunday. Rain is going to be moving in Saturday night and be here by Sunday morning. Temperatures in the 40s, not just in the morning, but pretty much all day long. I don't think we're going to climb above 40 or the upper 40s at least. So rain, a little bit of a breeze out of the southwest, and just pretty gloomy weather. But it's beautiful out there right now. We've got mild temperatures, a little bit of sunshine, 65 right now in Spokane, lower 60s across North Idaho, upper 60s in Moses Lake and Wenatchee, near 70 in Lewiston and 70 in Walla Walla. Short-term forecast, not too bad out there. Mostly cloudy to partly cloudy skies. Temperatures falling into the upper 50s by 9 p.m. Should be dry through the overnight hours, but we'll see more cloud cover tomorrow. So cloudy tomorrow, but dry throughout the day. 69 degrees for the high, but Sunday, pretty much rain all day. Otherwise, overcast skies and temperatures in the 40s.
All right, Michelle, thank you very much. Like we mentioned, it is set to be a busy weekend ahead. Celebrations kick off this weekend for the 50th anniversary of Expo 74, along with the annual Bloomsday race. We bring you KREM 2 team coverage, getting you ready for what's ahead. Chief Meteorologist Jeremy Legoo is at the Bloomsday Trade Show right now, where runners can pick up their race packets. We start, though, with Nathan Hyun live in downtown Spokane, explaining the preparations underway to keep everyone safe. Nathan?
Hey there, Mark. Well, yes, weather is beautiful out here. I'm at Riverfront Park in the pavilion where preparations are already underway. Crews putting their finishing touches on the stage for the big 50th anniversary celebration for Expo 74. And of course, not only the biggest event, Bloomsday expecting more than 30,000 people coming into Spokane. And with these two big events, safety is a priority. It's almost time.
I like the anticipation for what's happening and all the energy and work that goes into it.
For one of Spokane's biggest weekends of the year.
There's been a lot of work over the last year with literally hundreds of organizations and thousands of people to plan events of all sizes.
As thousands are expected to flock to downtown Spokane this weekend, the Spokane Police Department says it is taking steps to ensure the safety of the public. These include extra officers, both uniformed and plainclothes, at Riverfront Park on Saturday and on the Bloomsday course on Sunday.
We expect the park to be alive with a lot of people, so we have to kind of plan accordingly, right? We have to get down a little early. You got to plan parking.
SPD says work has already been underway to try to head off any potential emergencies. This includes SPD's crowd management unit, which will be on hand.
All of our community partners and all of our volunteers know what to do and how to handle situations.
Bloomsday's communications director Bethany Lewick says she expects a smooth running event.
And I think the participants really know what their role is and how to maintain a fun, safe event for everybody.
There is a clear bag policy for both Expo 74 and Bloomsday. You will need a clear bag when entering the pavilion for the Expo 74 opening ceremony and a clear bag when entering the Bloomsday racecourse.
I think people are just ready to get out there and get active and be in the community.
And as roads close, city street crews will be placing road barricades at closure points. And I'm told that roads will begin to close on Sunday at about 5 a.m. for the big race, and organizers tell me that roads should open back up at about 1 p.m. Live in Spokane, Nathan Hyun, KREM 2 News.
Nathan, thank you very much. Well, in just 2 days, thousands of people will take over the streets of downtown Spokane for the 48th running of Bloomsday. So here's what you need to know for the race this year, whether you're a new Bloomie or a veteran runner. For those road closures, Riverside Avenue, Monroe Street, and Broadway Avenue will be closed downtown. Those are the areas labeled in red on this map. Streets will close at 5 o'clock in the morning and reopen at around 2 in the afternoon. The streets that are in green, those will remain open. Those include Ash, Maple, Division, Brown, and Hamilton. The roads along the course in the downtown area will start closing again at around 5 o'clock in the morning. And ahead of the big race, runners need to swing by the trade show at the Spokane Convention Center to pick up their race packets and their number. That is where we find Chief Meteorologist Jeremy Good checking out all the vendors. So Jeremy, how's it going?
Mark, I got my Bloomsday packet. I got my bib number. I'm 6699.
Nice.
I didn't choose it. They just gave it to me. That's real. And what winds up happening is that you make your way in and you start going by vendors. Sir, hi.
Hello.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm pretty good. I'm going to admit something right now on live TV. I haven't trained. Do I have time to train by Sunday?
You always have time.
See? And then is getting a new pair of shoes the day before the race the move?
You can. There's a lot of shoes these days that are pretty much easy just to run out of the box. But
No way.
yes, yeah.
I was asking that as a joke, but you can do that?
You can. It's depending on certain brands and certain models, drops, all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Some stuff will vary, but for the most part, traditional shoes these days are okay.
All right, and then one more question, and you can lie for this one if you want. Do shoes make you faster, like if you get the right shoe?
Science, yes, yeah.
Science says
You-
yes.
you
He
can
said
find-
science and yes in the same sentence.
There's shoes that work with your biomechanics and make stuff a little bit easier. There's also new versions of super shoes and all that kind of stuff, so yeah.
Wow, are these right behind me? Are these super shoes?
Not super shoes per se, but we have a new super shoe coming out next week. Yeah.
Next week, he's got a super shoe coming out. How am I supposed to win Bloomsday if I don't have my super shoe yet? All right, well, I'll see you out there on
Cookies,
Sunday.
yeah.
Cookies. Speaking of, come on in. We'll talk to everybody. Hi. When it comes to the Bloomsday Expo, it's not the Bloomsday Expo without cookies or donuts or grilled cheese sandwiches, which, by the way, Mark, hang on. Hang on. I said hang on. I'm ready this year. You see that?
Oh.
I'm ready.
There we
Grilled
go.
cheese sandwich coming up in the 6.
I thought you were going to pull a sandwich out of your pocket. I'm glad you didn't.
No, I'm just happy to see you.
Likewise, buddy, likewise.
I'm done.
All right, I think Jeremy's done right there. Well, Bloomsday sure has its longtime fans and some who have been turning out to be part of the fun for decades now. Spokane resident Sharon Robertson is 83 years old, rather, and has completed 45 Bloomsday runs. She's only missed one since 1980. She'll be running the course again on Sunday, and last year Robertson placed first in her age group among both men and women.
I really enjoyed it, and it kept me healthy. That's the main thing. And it's fun, and I have always run by myself. It's hard to run with somebody else because you don't have the same pace.
That's a good point. And coming up on KREM 2 News at 6, we'll hear from a volunteer who's been helping with the race since it first began.
The World Fair.
There we go. It's not just Bloomsday happening this weekend. 50 years ago, Spokane became the smallest city ever to host the World's Fair. The event brought millions to the Lilac City and transformed the south bank of the Spokane River into what is now known as Riverfront Park, the heartbeat of town. Well, tomorrow the city is turning back the clock as celebrations kick off to appreciate the half-century since Spokane got the World Fair. There are more than 100 events happening for the celebration through the 4th of July. Things kick off tomorrow with an opening ceremony at Riverfront Park. The free event starts at 3 p.m. The opening ceremony starts at 6 p.m. with a pillar procession featuring representatives and voices from Expo 74's past, present, and future. The event will also feature cultural performances from half a dozen local organizations.